A 12 ohm resistor and a 0.21 Henry inductor are connected in series to an AC source operating at 20 volts 50 cycle per second. The phase angle between the current and the source voltage is sin 80, whereas it is 11 by 5 root 5. Now here in this question, what they have given, first of all, information is that resistance R is equal to 12 ohm and the value of L is 0.21 Henry, right, are connected in series. So this is resistance, this is inductor, and they are connected in series, and there is a supply, AC supply, which is operating voltage is 20 volts and cycle, that means they have given the frequency 50 cycle per second. So from there I can calculate omega, which will be 2 pi f. So from there I can write 100 pi radian per second. This is the value of omega. Now they are asking phase difference of the current and the operating voltage. So for the phase difference, first of all, this is R and this is L. So XL is equal to omega into L only. Omega is 100 pi into L is 0.21. So this will be in ohms. So I can write effectively 21 pi ohms. This will be the value of XL, right? Now we know that phase angle, suppose that this is resistance, so resistance will be obviously in the same phase of voltage, and because there is an inductor, so current will lag behind, so this will be current and this will give you XL. So because this is R and XL, so net will be in this direction, okay, net impedance, which is impedance actually, and this angle is phi. So from there, because vectors are free to move, though it is not a vector again, so this is the phasor diagram. So phasor diagram, so here this is XL. So we can see from the triangle that tan phi is going to be XL upon R. So we got 21 pi divided by 12 ohm. So this has to be how much? So 374. So 7 pi by 4, that would be the value of pi. So now put the value 7 by into 22 by 7, because for the calculation purpose I am taking. So this will be cancelled out. This is 11, this is 2, so this is 5.5. so tan phi is 5.5. we got the value. Now what we have to do, we are given in the question the value of sine 80 degree. So let us calculate the value of tan 80 degree. So if sine 80 degree is 11 by 5 root 5, then I can clearly say tan 80 degree. So if you draw the diagram, any diagram will give you like situation like this for sine. So sine 80 degree, that means if this is angle, this angle is 80 degree, that means this is going to be the x and y, then this is going to be, let us say, z. Now the value of sine 80, so sine 80 will be x divided by z only, which is x by z will give us 11 by 5 root 5. Perfect. So from there I can say that tan 80 is going to be x upon y, right? And if x upon y, now we need to find out the value of x upon y. So the value of y is going to be, as we know, so let me remove this thing. That y is equal to under root of z square minus x square only. Perfect. So that will be equal to x divided by under root of z square minus x square, and that is 1080. So we need to put the values. So here x is 11, so if you put the values, then x is 11, and this will be what? So 5 root 5, z is 5 root 5, so 5 root 5 square minus 11 square. What it gives us? So it will give under root of 5 into 5 25 into 5 125 minus 11 121, which will give us 11 divided by root of 4, which gives us 11 by 2, which gives us 5.5. So pretty interestingly, you have seen that we got the value of 10 phi earlier, which was 5.5, and 1080 degree is coming out to be 5.5. That shows that phi is equal to 80 degree only. So bit tricky question, but the value of sine was given, so it became straightforward and simple. Fine. So which option has to be the right choice? Third option, 80 degree should be the right choice for us.